Guys, oh my god, this morning has been a very rough morning for me and David here.
I'm so pissed right now. Like,
So, first of all, last night I couldn't edit my vlog last night. I have none of it edited, by the way. And last night I was trying to edit my vlog, and then I come in. I'm going through my backpack. I'm trying to find. I get out my laptop. I get out my external hard drive. I have everything, except for my like dongle that I use to, plug in my SD card to my computer. It's just not there. It's literally just not in my backpack. It's like it's either usually on my desk, it's just sitting there. If I leave, if I'm gonna edit, I usually will just bring my external hard drive and I'll have stuff edited. I'll go over like my friend Cam's house and I'll just edit there. But like if I'm gonna like be editing like footage, like if I'm staying overnight somewhere, like the other night, I stayed in like a $3.7 million mansion. I'm just kidding. No, the other night I was at the Hype House, and that's what I wanted to say.
That's where my dongle is.
No, my dongle.
Even when you lose a dongle, you're trying to flex, dude. Unbelievable.
Even when I lose stuff, I always have but I left my dongle at the Hype House.
Yeah, it's probably the Addison or something. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably like cheap. It's probably in the fucking. Yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say, but yeah, no, I left it there. But yeah, that's where it is. So sorry, guys, my bad. So if the audio quality sounds different, it's because my dongle is at the Hype House.
And hopefully, like, we should be upgrading our audio soon, like even better than it was before this.
Because I was gonna go out last night, but I went out too late because everybody has homework. Gotta get some homework done. I just went out too late last night, so. But Best Buy was not open; they were closed, so I could not go out last night. But yeah, with that, what were we gonna say?
I was gonna since we're just roasting you, I thought I just might as well put it.
Oh yeah, you had to bring it up.
Podcast, yeah, because I told you about this, but I didn't tell you exactly what you said.
Oh, and before that, oh my god, the freaking kicker of this morning. So I have my alarm set for like 8 a.m., 8:20, 8:40, and then 9. So like that's like the time span that I'll wake up in. And then it was so weird. I think maybe like me and David were like talking about like how all like my devices are broken. They probably are. My
or it's just Josh that's broken.
No, because we tested my computer. My computer like glitched out and like it's like some with like the input audio or whatever just like doesn't work. Like there's like a task
last episode, dude. It like sparked apparently.
Oh yeah, last episode my computer
terrifying.
freaking like was like like that. It almost like it got shot like that. It literally it blew up and then it just shut off for like a few minutes and then it restarted itself and then said like computer crash. Is there do you want to send an error or whatever.
Literally every episode we have like some crazy weird crazy setup experience. It's never just like, oh okay, we're setting up or we're done. Like we just record. There's always like something going on. It's whether like the microphones are not connecting. It's always something.
Yeah, at least the last like 2 episodes. Well, this episode's stupid, and just left the dongle at the freaking $3.7 million mansion. That was.
I hate you so much. That's just your bio now on Instagram.
My dongle's at the Hype House. No. So I left my dongle there. No, my dongle's missing, and then the last episode. Yeah, my last episode, we were trying to like get everything set up, and my computer, it wouldn't allow me to It's so stupid. I fucking hate Apple computers for this reason. First of all, just it's making everything easy. Like it's so hard. Like you can't complete a simple task. Like there's for all the tech nerds out there, or whatever. I don't know if you guys care, but there's an input and input output thing, and so my dog's barking in the background.
That's
the mailman
cute.
Is here.
Everything is going wrong in this episode, dude. This episode might as well just bring the mailman on. Let's just talk to him. Let's have him as a guest.
Upstairs, my house gets robbed. Imagine that. Imagine if I have fucking house get robbed on mid-podcast. That'd be crazy.
You still record. You're like, oh, okay, hold on. Just rob me in a second. Just
the guy comes downstairs. I'm like, give me a second. You want to freaking tell your life story on why you're robbing my
We can bring him on as a guest.
No, so it wouldn't allow me to. I don't know. It basically said I basically told the computer not to use the speakers on the computer. Like I was telling the computer hey, the output is going to be my headphones that are plugged in, but it didn't understand. so it just played through the speakers on the computer anyways. So like the computer will like freak out and like do this like weird like sound, like sounded from freaking Star
You
Wars.
sound like
and then
Donald
I punched
Duck,
it.
dude.
No, I'm just kidding. I didn't punch it. But then I turned off the program, and then after I turned off the program, the computer like glitched out and like shut off and like exploded.
The thing is, I don't know how I have mixed feelings about it because it's like it sucks that obviously you can't plug it in, but like tech has to eventually do that so we can move on to the next phase of like wireless. You know, like at one point it has to happen, but it's just an annoying process. To be fair, I don't have too much of a problem with it just because I have like a version of a dongle for my iPad. But I always have it like with my iPad, so I never like lose it like unlike others. But but yeah, no. So it's like as long as you keep it with your stuff, I think it'll be fine.
Dude. I don't know why you're laughing.
I'm gonna go back to roasting you.
No, it is weird though because
episode.
It's so weird because usually after I'm done editing, if I was even editing at all, I don't remember when I was editing over there. I usually pack up everything in my bag like right away, but I guess I didn't.
That's what they all say though.
Probably just that's weird because it's plugged in like next to my freaking hard drive.
Yeah.
So I would just take it out, put it in my bag, take my hard drive out, put it in my bag. But I guess it's just not. It's literally. Imagine if I lifted up my notebook and it was there.
I think I'd actually quit. Like I just quit this podcast.
Yeah, no, it's weird. Yeah, it's literally it's either sitting on my desk or it's like in like the laptop like pocket of my backpack. It's just not there. But anyways, yeah, this morning. So my alarms, I set my alarms, and then David told me that because me and David are on different time time zones, and so he told me that he'd be home around what time? You said like 9:30 or 10?
I said 10:30ish.
Oh, 10:30ish. Okay,
yeah,
so 10:30ish
which is 7:30ish for you.
It's 7:30ish for me. So, I just like I think you said either 10:30 or 11. I should have set my alarm for 7:30, but I had it set for 8.
Yeah.
And then you called me
at 7:20.
You called me twice, didn't wake me up.
I think I called you 3 times actually. I was debating for a fourth.
Well, you texted me you up at like 7:15.
I texted you and then I called you twice.
Yeah, at like 7:15, and then you called me like one time before that and then one time after the text. And then
I literally texted you. I was like, oh, he's not responding. I was like, I figured this is happening.
Yeah, and then my alarm went off at 8, and then I guess I didn't hear that, and then my alarm went off at 8:20, and I heard that. I woke up, and then it was really faint. Like it wasn't like. It was like a very faint. Like it was like it was enough to wake me up, and then I was like, all right, I'm up, and then I texted you. I was texting everybody, and then my alarm went off for the like 8:41, and it was freaking blasting in my ear. It was so loud. I don't know what is going.
That's bizarre.
Yeah,
it's
so
stupid. You have a
stupid.
fairly new iPhone too, so it's just you've been having some weird experience with like your Apple products. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I've always had a weird experience. Yeah, all of my Apple products have been garbage.
I've had maybe one that's acted up, but the rest have been fine.
I think. Yeah, all of my iPhones. I remember it was freaking crazy, dude. This will never happen to anybody in mankind ever. So I go to the store. I think it's the iPhone. I'm just gonna say it's the iPhone 6 Plus. I'm just gonna say that. No, was it that?
Well, was it the plus? Was it a plus? Was it a big one?
So 6S maybe.
Yeah, probably.
So it was an iPhone 6S way back in the day, 5 years ago. And it was probably like I went in, I got the new phone. I had it for like 4 or 5 months, whatever, and then it started to like the screen started to like not work, and so it just like I didn't drop it or anything. I had a case on it. I had like the protective like glass over it, and then the screen started to like not work, and I brought it in, and they were like, yeah, let's test it out, and then it tested for like a hardware issue, so it wasn't like my fault. Like it was like a hardware issue like on their end, and they were like, oh yeah, well actually when the iPhone 6 got released, or the iPhone 6S got released, the Plus and everything, there was a bad batch of phones that were let go.
And you got that.
Yeah, and I got it.
Luck,
and then
dude.
so they gave me a whole new phone. They gave me a whole new phone.
Oh no! Don't tell me the same thing happened.
And the same thing happened, dude.
No.
Dude, the same thing happened. And so 4 or 5 months later, all of a sudden, I'm like, it started to happen again. I'm like, you know what? If this happens, there might be a chance that I might fly to California and burn down the Apple like headquarters. Like there might be a chance. And so I'm just kidding. And so yeah, lo and behold, I went back into Apple. And I had the same exact kid, the same exact employee. I had the same exact employee. His name was Drew. I remember his name was Drew, and I went back in there, and he was like, "Did you come in here before?" I'm like, "Yeah, I did." And you were the same exact guy. And he was like, "Yeah, you are." And then we remembered each other. And then he was like, "Damn, I can't believe that happened to you twice." And then so they just upgraded me to the 7. They just literally they give me a 7. So I'm like, "Great, that's great. I have a brand new
and that one exploded.
Awesome. No. That one was fine. That one was fine. I eventually like over time I just got the 10 over time. But like, isn't that freaking crazy how it happened twice?
It's weird. It's just really weird. My everything has been fine for me, especially my iPad. My iPad has actually been like insane. It's probably the best purchase I've made. It's like still running silky smooth, and it's like I use that thing like an insane amount of hours. Like literally, it's my most used device. And it's a beast. It's an absolute beast. That's weird.
Yeah,
it's bizarre.
That's nice. Not gonna lie.
But anyways, I wanted to get back to roasting you just because.
Oh yes, okay. I'm so excited actually.
Yeah.
I freaking dude, I'm so curious what I was saying. So guys, apparently to set it up, it was on the last podcast. I was saying a word and I was saying it wrong, right? And I said it like 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, and I'm curious if you don't know the right thing or you genuinely like. Just said it wrong because like you said it wrong multiple times, like every single time you said it on the whole episode, and I kind of noticed it, but I couldn't tell if like I was just hearing it wrong or like. I
can't wait. Is it a person?
It's relate. So here's my question: would you call yourself a Danny Duncan fan?
Yeah, I'm good friends with Danny Duncan. Yeah. Wait, why?
What's his brand called?
Virginity Rocks.
So you just kept saying Virginia Rocks.
I did?
Yeah.
Virginia.
Yeah, I mean, it's still up in the episode. I'm pretty sure you said Virginia a bunch of times. Unless you were saying it like super quick, but like it sounded.
Oh, I
like
had
Virginia.
to sing it because I was with him like a couple of days ago or like last week. And he's always wearing his merch.
It was so funny because I kept hearing it. I was like, "What? Why is he saying this?"
That's weird.
It was so funny. I was just like,
"Oh, I'm so curious now. I have to listen back, dude. If I say the Virginia Rocks, like, if I say it like a couple times, I'm gonna freak out because there's no way like my brain, just like, or unless I said it just like quick, and I just didn't even notice.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll try to pull up at some point and try to see if you did say it again, just to make sure. And then just another thing that I just saw, but right before we started the podcast, someone just posted on their story. There's a song that just came out, and it's called Oprah's Bank Account, and it's by Lil Yachty, DaBaby, and Drake. It's just like, what?
Oprah's Bank Account?
Yeah, it's like, just imagine.
Who's it by?
I think it's Lil Yachty. That's
Lil Yachty's song.
But like, just imagine being Oprah and just being like, there's a song called Oprah's Bank Account, and they're rapping about my bank account.
That's funny.
So weird.
I think that's funny.
It's kind of funny.
There's a few songs.
But the sounds awful, by the way. I like kind of briefly listened to it.
Oh, does it sound good?
Not acceptable at all.
Oh,
especially Lil Yachty's part. I don't know what's going on there.
That's funny. That's funny.
But yeah.
Yeah, but Dave, do you think we're gonna die?
What? What do you mean?
So obviously, like, there's a big thing going on like right now. Obviously, everybody knows about the coronavirus.
Oh no!
I should make a joke about it, but yeah, coronavirus.
It's like I can't escape from hearing about it. Every single person and their mother makes that same, like, they, whether it be jokes about it or talking about it. Same thing in classes. Do you think
it's a big deal?
I think it definitely is. Like, it can be a lot worse. But at the same time, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Because, I mean, number one, we're all pretty damn young. So, like, worst case scenario, we're kind of fine. It's mainly for old people that just can't handle it.
Old people?
Yeah, that can't handle it. From what I understand,
isn't I heard like the comparison is basically like a flu on like steroids. That's what I heard.
I mean, from what I understand, like, also that we've actually already had coronavirus for a long time, but so there's like 4 types of corona, and this is a new one. So like we're
Okay.
just not used to it yet, and apparently
Yeah.
like eventually we'll just be like our immunity, I guess, will be built for it. It's just that
Yeah.
old people don't have that same
Don't have a
immunity,
strong
like or
don't
yeah,
have a
they
strong
can't
immune
rebuild
system
that
as
quickly.
us. Yeah.
And we should have
I
like
heard
also
like
the
yeah, like
shots,
kids
the
like
vaccination by next.
yeah, exactly. Like
next
kids our
year.
age can like they can have it for like weeks and like not know about it. Just because our
Yeah.
immune system will like continue to fight it off. And then but the thing is though, like if you have it then you don't know, you can just spread it. Like cuz you don't like I'm not yeah.
And then there's some like I heard this, but then some people were denying it. Also,
Hey
is
guys,
the
the reason
whole
why I'm sniffling is not because I have coronavirus and I'm gonna die soon. It's just because I literally woke up like an hour ago, and I'm usually like this every single morning. So I promise I'm not dying. If I am, then I'll tweet it. I'll tweet a fire tweet on Twitter and go out that way.
Oh my god, but you know, I this is something I've also heard, but people like I've heard it also get denied, but also apparently that it has a chance of like really declining during the summer because apparently like humidity like can just kill it a lot faster. So especially in humid places, it should fall down like the amount of deaths.
Yeah.
So
the
we'll
one
see,
thing
but
is,
I don't
though,
know if that's
I heard a
100%
lot of
true.
festivals are being canceled. Like I heard like a
Oh,
festival in, like
everything's just been canceled.
yeah, I heard a festival in like Florida, like a big like music festival in Florida is being canceled. I heard they might push back Coachella to the fall or something like that,
Yeah,
which would be freaking crazy.
I don't know
That'd
if
be
you've
so
heard
weird.
about this. Do you know about E3?
Yes, yeah.
That actually
yeah.
might be
Oh my gosh.
getting canceled too.
No way, really?
Yeah.
E3 is like it's a big like gaming convention.
Yeah, I
right?
mean it's kind of dying
yeah.
now, but
Is it dying? Really?
yeah, because like every company is pulled out, so like nobody really shows up there
Wait,
anymore.
why?
And even because it's just everybody wants to hold their own thing because it's
Oh,
better for
nobody
each
wants
company. And like everybody's pulled out, even like the guy that used to host it for like the last 25 years, like
I'm not recording, Dave.
the creative directors.
I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna freaking kill you. I think my heart skipped a beat, dude. Like, no.
Imagine.
You know what?
That happened. Do you know how I would just shut off my laptop, hang up, and just go to bed. It's 10 a.m. right now.
Dude,
Dude, that would suck.
just-
Oh my god. Because I think Chris Chan's coming to pick me up by like 11 to film something. I don't know what. And so, that's so funny.
Well, anyways, I actually have another thing too. Well, speaking of E3 and games,
You just have a heart attack and die.
I literally was about to. But speaking of E3 and games though, right?
Yes.
I've always spoken about my love for Last of Us and Naughty Dog and all
Great
that
game.
stuff.
I was talking to Brandon Calvillo the other night.
Well,
I told you.
they announced that there is a Last of Us TV show that's being worked on right now, and
Really?
will be coming out on HBO by the people that made.
Naughty Dog.
Oh no! I forgot. Not like this. Not like this.
Guys, if you
No.
can see David right now, he is sitting in a gaming chair.
It's not a gaming
it's
chair.
white.
Alright, let's
It's
relax.
white. I'm gonna paint
It's
the
not.
picture.
It's beige, dude.
Oh, it's beige.
Yeah, it's a sick
It's
beige.
black and beige. It's a cool. He has a pillow on it.
It's pretty damn sick.
He's sitting in his room. He has a cross up.
Why are
in
we
the
describing
background
everything around
to keep
me?
out the demons
Oh my goodness.
that David
Keep
slays?
it
in
away.
You just see in the background just turns upside down.
I hate you.
Oh my
I
God.
actually hate you.
I just hang up.
All right, so I just looked it up again because what was the HBO show that like was super popular? It was really well received.
There's a lot of them.
No, like it was like a recent one.
Um,
This is killing me.
Black. Oh shoot.
Chernobyl.
was really-
Chernobyl.
Oh, Chernobyl. Oh.
Yeah, so the people that made that show are working on Last of Us with the writers
that's kinda
from Naughty Dog, which is awesome. And obviously the Uncharted 4 movie is coming out. Or not Uncharted 4 movie. Uncharted movie is coming out, which is exciting. So
That'd be
I'm just
sick.
excited. I thought I'd throw that out there because I'm
Yeah,
interested.
that'd be kind of cool actually. I like when like when video games like come to like the movie, like the TV screen or like the movie industry.
It's cool,
they
but
can be
they've tended
good
to
or they
suck
can be
though.
bad.
Yeah, they've tended to
What?
suck though. They've tended to suck. I mean, the only thing I can remember that was good was The Witcher, like The Witcher TV show on Netflix.
Yeah, somebody
You
told me
didn't
that
watch
was
that?
good. The Assassin's
Really
Creed
good.
movie was not good.
Yeah, I heard was pretty bad. I've never watched it. like a video game movie.
Which stinks because
was,
I feel like Assassin's Creed, like,
it's a perfect premise,
so
but they're
good.
idiots. They're stupid. It's just a cash grab, which pisses me off.
yeah, that's
But,
kind of what it was. Dude, I feel like if somebody did make that into a TV show, that could be so good.
Well, here's the thing that I like about the Naughty Dog thing is that they're working with the writers from Naughty Dog, so it's like it's very much, people like they care about it. It's not like they're like, here, make another movie. Do you know what I mean? So they're working really closely with
they're
everybody.
putting time into it, and they'll be like, all right, I want to get this right. Like that.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's like pretty important. But the only thing that I'm skeptical about is that I think I heard that the Last of Us show will be like the TV show will be like a what's it called? It's just like a recreation of the story. It's not gonna be in like the world, but like a different story.
Yep.
Which I don't know how I feel about because it'll be cool, I guess, to bring in people that never played it. But I can never see like Joel and Ellie as not them.
Yeah. See. Okay.
I don't know how I feel about that. That's why, like, with the Uncharted, they get around it because it's a prequel, and not just a prequel, but like Tom Holland literally it looks exactly like
Tom
young
Holland's
Nathan Drake.
playing...
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. I think
Tom Holland doesn't look
they
like
announced
Nathan Drake.
Sully
What are you
too,
talking
which is
about?
crazy. Yeah, Tom Holland's gonna be Nathan Drake.
Did you say he looks like Nathan Drake?
Yeah, young Nathan Drake.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. I never. Wait,
He's-
was there like a teenage version
Yeah.
of him in the video games?
Yeah.
And then now he's. Oh, that's so sick, dude. Yeah.
They've
those games are-
showed him like growing up. It's actually it's I mean it's my favorite series ever. But yeah, he looks literally the same, and he has the same personality,
Holland's
same everything.
sick.
He's perfect. He's literally I freaking love Tom Holland. So yeah, there's that.
I definitely want to. That's a celebrity that I would definitely like want to meet for sure. Is Tom Holland, just because
Yeah, he
he's
seems like a
Spider-Man,
cool
dude.
dude.
He'd be sick.
Can you imagine
So
being a
freaking
superhero,
cool.
being like, dude, that's me now. I am Spider-Man.
Imagine, yeah. I don't know what I would do if I saw him out in public. I don't know. I'd probably just say, "Hey,
Just
what's going on?"
shoot a web at him.
I would be like,
Oh my god.
no, I couldn't do anything. I'd probably say, "Hey, like good morning" or something. I don't
Morning.
know. I don't know what I would say. It's like it's 8 o'clock at night. We're in Ralph's. I'm
Oh
like,
my God.
morning.
Starts crying randomly.
Actually, I did see a celebrity in Ralph's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fucking girl. It was the
Clearly a memorable celebrity.
no. She played oh my god, dude. Oh my god, I can't remember. I'm gonna.
So
have
if
a
you
heart
guys
attack.
can't see Josh is sitting in his room, or it's not really his room. I don't know where it is. There's a bookshelf
office.
behind him. He's
Dude, no, it's the mom from Daddy's Home.
I didn't watch that. I don't even know what
What?
that is. I've never even heard of that, dude.
Have you seen Scooby Doo?
Like what? Just the show or the movie?
There was like a
You're talking
IRL
the
movie. Like
yeah.
like
I think I actually did watch that.
It was
I don't remember
Velma.
anything from that though. That was like ages ago.
It was Velma from Scooby Doo. I didn't say hi to her though. I just saw her and I was like, oh my god, that's an
Interesting,
actress.
interesting.
I don't know her name. I feel bad. She's wicked funny though. Oh my god, dude, what's her name, dude? I'm gonna freak out right now. It's the mom in Daddy's Home. It's Will Ferrell's wife. I forget her name now. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, I saw her in Ralph's. I saw her in Ralph's at night, like doing like I don't know, like grocery shopping. I don't know. It's so weird. Yeah, I heard that you'll see like a lot of celebrities like in Ralph's like late at night, just because that's when like the assistants like kind of clock out. And so, like, you know, the assistants can't go out and go do grocery shopping. So, like, if you want, like, a little, like, late-night snack, you kind of go out yourself and do a little bit of shopping. Or if, like, your assistant couldn't get to doing the food shopping.
I don't think
so you kinda-
regardless she's that big enough to have an assistant. Like the one that you're just talking about.
No, she's definitely big enough to have an assistant. Oh, what, let me, look up, oh, dude, no, she's big, she's a big actress. But no, I mean
if you
she's
say
not like
so.
Brad Pitt or like,
Yeah,
you
well,
know, like
yeah.
a Margot Robbie or something like that. But like, oh, you know, maybe I don't know.
It's
maybe
just
she
not to
doesn't
the
look-
point where she's walking around and people are like, "Oh my god, it's her." It's like, how many people are
Yeah,
really
I
gonna
mean,
notice
it's
her?
probably not like that, but people would definitely like recognize her.
Sure,
for sure.
I mean, yeah, but like that's
yeah, but it wouldn't be
there's a
like
lot
I
of,
get,
that's
yeah,
like
I get what
everybody
you
in
mean.
LA
It
at that
wouldn't be
point. Like,
It wouldn't be like if like Margot Robbie was like like walked into Ralph's, then people would
Yeah,
be like,
exactly. Yeah,
that all heads would turn probably. Yeah, I get
yeah,
you,
because it's
man.
just relevant, especially at the time. Like it's
Yeah, because she
very
just did a movie like a couple months
familiar,
ago.
and like an
Oh
actor's
no,
like
she has a movie in theaters right now.
yeah, and actors and actresses like change a lot, like the way they look. So it's like, especially like, she obviously doesn't look the exact same way that she did a while ago when she filmed the Scooby Doo movie. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like
Well,
someone like
no, that's
Margot
not the only
Robbie
movie
though.
she's done. No, she's
Well,
done.
yeah, no, I know.
She's done a shitload of movies.
But I can't think. But like but anything big though. Like my point is Margot
major.
Robbie though. It's like
yeah,
just
well,
like
Margot
it's like
Robbie,
so relevant right now. Like you definitely saw
more
her,
relevant
so you
right now.
know
Yeah,
who
I
she
get
is.
what you're saying.
So that's what I'm saying.
I'll show you a picture of her after, and you'll know who she is, but you'll be like, oh yeah, I've seen her, but like you wouldn't like, you wouldn't be like if you saw Margot Robbie in person. I get what you mean, yeah.
Speaking of celebrities, actually, I saw this, like pretty much the day after we recorded our last episode, and it's kind of crazy. It is crazy. I don't know if you saw this. I'm pretty sure you saw this. But Katy Perry's freaking pregnant, dude.
I know.
That is insane.
I heard about that.
That is so weird.
That's how
that is
old we
bizarre.
are.
That's just weird. I don't. It's so weird.
Remember when I kissed a girl and I like you.
Yeah, I was just actually.
Remember when that song came out? It's 2006.
Do you remember when every single? She was like the queen of pop, dude. Like it's like every single.
Oh, for
song.
sure. Oh my god, Katy Perry was freaking booming. I mean, she still is booming, isn't she? Freaking.
She's now a boomer. No, I'm kidding. What? I don't know.
Yeah, I think she's a judge of American
I think
Idol.
she was at one point, but I don't think she still is.
Oh, she's not? No.
I want to say she was just one of those people that like cycled.
No. She was on it. No. I think she still is on it.
No clue.
I don't watch American Idol anymore. I used to watch it like when I was back home, just because it would be like this thing like where I would go home, or like no, I mean everybody would like be home by like 7 or 8. Like my dad would get home at 7, mom would get home at 8. My dad would like make dinner at 7, then we would eat at 8, like right when my mom would get home, and then watch American Idol from 8 to 9. Like that would be like our like kind of like nightly routine. But now I'm out in LA. I left everybody. I left my friends, left my family, and for what? Nothing. Just to meet a couple of famous people.
Here we go again.
No, LA's good. It's a fucking trash hole.
Oh,
Just kidding. Jesus.
You're like turning into like Two-Face, dude.
What was? Oh my God. Who did I? Oh, dude, I was with somebody yesterday, and they were just trashing on LA. They just didn't like it at all. I think
There's
it was,
a lot of people that hate LA.
Who was it? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, I think it was one of those people, but it was. I don't know who it was. It was funny though.
Well, another thing
LA
too,
sucks.
like that. Another thing that has to do.
LA's good. It's just like it's.
What?
There's just like there's some people that are just kind of like. I don't want to say toxic because I hate using that word toxic. It's so.
All right, so we'll just say they're toxic then.
No, but like they think like there's some people that like think they're like they think they own everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just the worst. But anyways, all right, David, go.
Well, I was gonna say another because I have so many things that I just saw this week. I saw so many things this week that like kind of just peaked. Oh, I can't speak, dude. Whatever. Just it was another thing is Eminem like got the Godzilla song.
Oh yeah, that's right. I heard about that.
They he just came out with a music video like I think yesterday.
How is it? Did you watch it?
It's with Cole Bennett, Lyrical Lemonade made it.
Oh,
which
no
is
way.
big, and they posted it on the Lyrical Lemonade like channel, which is big.
They did.
Like that's
is it on
huge.
trending still? Or it has been trending?
I mean, probably. I don't know. When I listened to it, it was like right as it premiered. But it's goofy as hell, dude. It is the goofiest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, it's weird as hell. It is so weird.
Good? Or is it just like
I guess
kind of weird?
It's fine. I think I personally like don't love it, but a lot of people did like it, from what I understand, from what I saw, like because I feel like it tries to be really funny in so many things that I'm like I don't know, I didn't really laugh, but there's some things that are kind of like funny, I guess. But it's definitely funny seeing that like Eminem, because Eminem is like not really, he doesn't really do music videos that much, and like he's like you see him a lot in this Josh, I freaking hate you. What are we? 5? What is this? Do you want
What
to
are
explain
we?
to yourself? Do you want to explain yourself?
No, I have a calculator here because I'm taking a dumbass math class for some reason, even though I'm
Yeah.
a freaking film major. That's a thing.
Oh, no.
The freaking college, dog. Dude, it makes no sense, dude. Dude, system is freaking... Dude, system is old. Get a new system. It is old. Stop using the same system. It doesn't work. If you're gonna freaking... If I'm freaking studying for film, put me in a freaking film class. Don't put me in a math class. It makes no sense, you fucking morons. God damn. It's not that hard. So easy, dude. It's like, oh, this kid's a film student? Oh, let's put him in a math class. What?
Well,
It didn't even make any sense. Dude,
that's a
literally
whole
just say
different
that.
topic on
Say
itself.
that sentence. Say that sentence. Oh, what are you studying? Film. What class do you have in the next hour? Math.
dude, you gotta
Why?
calculate the angles of the camera, like where it's
No, Dave. But do you like? I mean, me and David had
Yes,
had
dude.
this
I have
conversation.
I have.
Dude, it makes no sense.
some
Dude, I don't care. Like,
I don't
if
want to
it-
start that rant
dude,
because
hate
it
the
would literally
people
be a
that say,
whole
like, it makes
podcast.
you a well-rounded person because it just brings stress on my life. Like I was trying to do my homework last night, and
Yeah.
like I got some problems wrong and just pissed me off, so I freaking stopped.
The amount
doing
of
it.
heated debates, dude, I've been in with people about with people that say that exact same thing of like, oh, it makes you well-rounded, because literally, whenever someone says that to me, I like want to get up and punch them.
No,
I'm
it
like,
doesn't.
you're an
It doesn't
idiot.
at all.
You're an
It just-
idiot.
It just makes everything stressful.
Here's the
Especially
way
with like all
I
the other stuff that like I'm trying
here's
to
what
do.
I've
like,
always said, right? It's like, sure, well-rounded, but the well-rounded part, that should be like up to me. So like it should be an elective to learn more about history, because maybe I'm so interested in history, and yeah, maybe that will help me in movie because I'll make a movie about history. But if I don't care
Yeah.
about history, I shouldn't be taking history. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's just stupid. So it's like I think all these things should be just up to you, like if you want to take them or not. They
say,
shouldn't
like,
be. so
I
stupid.
remember like somebody said this like the last college that me and Dave went to. It's like, well, if it was like that, then nobody would take math because not a lot of people like that math. And I was like, okay, yeah, because math is freaking. They're not to be like an asshole. But it's kind of useless. in
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
mean, the
cases.
thing is, like, we also take it. Like, I don't have a problem with us taking it in high school, kinda, but it's like, why are we still taking? Like, I don't know. College should be where you start to really prepare for what you're trying to do.
Yeah, high school
I
is
don't-
where you can tell the kids like what to do because they're freaking not adults yet. They're high schoolers. They're freaking teenagers. You know, like but yeah, freaking take a math class. Like that's how it should be. But you're gonna take math. If you want to take a film class like when a junior or senior, yeah, you can take.
Yeah,
a
because
film
the whole
class.
argument behind high school is like, oh, you're taste testing everything. You know what I mean? But by the time you're at college, there's a reason why you picked a major, because you've made a decision.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's so
I mean, a lot of
stupid,
kids like obviously like go back on that decision, but like.
But that's
a
up
lot
to
of the
them.
Kids, like, exactly. that's
You're
what
not
I'm
gonna
saying. A lot
punish
of the kids make
everybody
the
for
final
like one
decision
or
by
two
sophomore
kids.
year.
Like, it's
Like,
it's
a lot of
just
the
stupid.
kid-
The whole thing's stupid.
Yeah, the whole.
It's such a whole rant. Literally, that could be a whole episode. Like, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. It pisses me off. But yeah, Eminem. Also, there's two features in it. Well, not features, but like people that show up. So there's a part where he gets knocked out. I'm kind of spoiling it, but like it's a music video.
That's whatever.
He gets knocked out at one point. Do you know like the part where he starts like going in, like rapping, literally like
Yeah.
million miles an hour? He like right before he started that, he gets knocked in the face. Like just a guy comes off screen and just punches him right in the face and knocks Eminem out.
Who is it?
And then and then Eminem like wakes up a little bit and he's like, Mike? And then the camera turns around and it's freaking Mike Tyson, dude. And Mike Tyson's in the music
no
video.
way.
Then he gets taken to the hospital, and then at one point, and then Dr. Dre is there because the doctor, and he's like
Oh,
trying to
that's
heal him,
sick.
and then Mike Tyson comes in with a band-aid. It's so stupid.
That's
There's so
funny.
many like weird parts. There's like two Godzilla. Like honestly, there's way too much. I don't know what's going on. Half
watch
that
it.
music video. There's like a Snapchat
Maybe
filter
I'll
on
do
Eminem
math
at
and
one
I'll
point.
watch it tonight.
There's like he's wearing a suit, which he doesn't wear freaking suits ever. It's crazy. So many things. There's an
Yeah.
LG sponsor in there. It was
Oh,
really
is it
weird.
really?
Yeah, it was really bizarre. Well, it's not bizarre, but it's like it's so obvious. Like it's just like this shot of like, oh, someone's taking a video of him through the of the LG phone, and then like of Eminem, and then
That's
it
funny.
turns around, and then it's just the back of the phone for like a solid like 3 seconds. Like it's so long. It's like, and it's just LG. I'm like, okay, can I see something else now? It's just
He
it's
probably
just
he
panning.
probably just did that just to like fuck with people. That's funny.
But
There's like a lot of
and then
TikTokers
there's also
that
like
will do stuff like that too.
a little like a little thing in the end of like in memory of Juice World, which was I guess pretty cool.
Say that again. Sorry.
There was a little thing at the end too, like a little in memory of like Juice World. Yeah, which was kind of cool, I guess. It was pretty sad. It was him just saying like it was just like a voice memo, I guess, or something that he recorded. It's not like a song. It was just like him saying, if you've ever like wanted to achieve something or try to achieve something huge or something like that, and he's like, if you didn't, then it's fine. Like get up the next day and try to do it tomorrow. And I'll pray for everybody to get better, something like that. But yeah, it was kind of cool, and it was crazy because like obviously like Cole Bennett was like he's the one that recorded pretty much all of Juice WRLD's like biggest hits, so like in terms of music videos. So it's a cool like moment. But so there was that.
I don't know what the heck is going on upstairs right now in my house, but I just heard like.
Well, it's the mailman.
Can you hear it?
I think I heard it. I couldn't tell because you were drinking.
I just heard like freaking. I don't know. It can't be the dog because the dog doesn't wear high heels, so. It's freaking.
You go upstairs. The dog is just.
The dog's just in heels.
Oh my god.
But anyway, guys.
I actually have one last thing, but tell me, do you have something?
No, not really.
You don't have anything?
I was just gonna improv something. But you can continue with your real story.
Because I had another topic that I stumbled into. Okay. That again, it's in the realm of music too, and nice. it's another update. It's a third update on BTS. This is something that I saw that was going crazy. So one of the
I still haven't watched that Carpool Karaoke. I'll watch it right after this.
Yeah. But one of the BTS members, his name is Jungkook or whatever his name is. He's actually kind of sick because I actually love his voice. He's incredible. Point is,
nice.
Nice. But point is, he apparently had a car accident, right, and crashed his car or something like that.
No.
Well, here's the thing. He's fine, whatever. But here's where it gets absolutely insane, right? Absolutely insane. The guy gets in a car accident, whatever, and I guess he tweets about it or something like that, or there's a tweet about it.
Okay.
And you know how BTS fans are insane. They're known to be probably the most insane things ever.
Crazy people.
So that happened, people, and
very loving fans.
To try to hide. They wanted to hide the fact that he had a car accident because, like, how dare? Like, they don't want him to be something that's bad, like a negative person. Yeah, like, he can't be. He's not a bad person. He's not, even though, like, it was his fault. But, like, they didn't want that to be in the news.
He makes mistakes.
And it's so weird that they wanted to cover it up. So what they did is they tried to cover it up by, completely breaking down the search, terms and just, completely covering it up by just convoluting basically the search the search
way.
Tags and everything. So and they did it by having this what was it? It was like I'm blanking out. It's like they spammed this thing, I'm blanking out. Dang it. It's so crazy though. It's insane. Like it's insane for anybody to do that. Like it's just weird.
That is pretty crazy. There was like a conspiracy where kind of like what you're saying is do you know like the conspiracy like that Walt Disney is like they possibly froze his body or something.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
And then people were trying to figure it out, and then I guess maybe some the conspiracy is that somebody got close to figuring it out, so they made the movie Frozen.
Oh yeah.
They made
funny.
the movie Frozen just so people would stop comparing, doing that thing. And then they made Frozen 2 just because they started coming up again, but
it's so funny.
But is that what you mean? To kind of
it's a little bit crazier because of also how they did it. I'm looking up right now because what they tweeted, I believe, was they would constantly tweet everywhere Jungkook, I can't say his name, I don't know. but he is they'll like tweet, oh, he is amazing, he is flawless, he is the best, so, like that. Like it's just these weird lists.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
it's like very like cultish. Like it's so bizarre. It's dude, that fan base is actually terrifying. Like it's so
No
bizarre.
way, that's freaking crazy.
No, it's like when you see the tweets, it actually kind of scares you. Like it low key scares. It's like,
Did you just figure it out yourself,
I'm like,
or
what
did
is
you
going
watch
on?
a video on it?
I actually saw a video because it was a video. It was like I'm trying to think of also what video.
You
It was like some
something?
channel that like I want to say it was like some commentary channel that I like watched, but I don't remember who it was for some reason. But it's just insane, dude. It's insane. It's insane. Can you imagine, like millions of people just like literally doing it's like this list, and it'll just say Jungkook is amazing, Jungkook is the best. It's like, and it's just this weird. It's weird though. It's so
No,
I can't like
a little while ago. I think it was like 2 years ago. You probably know about this. They were I forget what the voting was for, but they were voting for an artist, like top artist or of the year or whatever. And I guess Ariana Grande got like 7 million votes. Justin Bieber got 80 million, or no, like 12 million votes.
Oh yeah.
And then BTS had freaking like 130 million.
Oh my god,
They're
insane. They're insane. They've broken like every record. I'm not gonna lie to you though.
Well, it was so funny.
I personally think they kind of deserve it because it makes sense to me. It does make sense to me.
Why are they just blowing
insane.
up now?
So this is what's cool about it. They actually, when they started, they were failing. Like their actual company that owned them, whatever, was about to go bankrupt. They were not doing good at all. And then all
like
of a
5-6
sudden,
years ago?
they started. Yeah, like not too long ago. But
I heard this.
Then
I heard
they
this
started
from,
getting better.
I heard this from something else I was listening to, like somebody else's podcast or whatever. That they used to be. They were BTS has been around for like over like 2 decades now, but they just cycle out the members. That's what I heard.
It might be, but that might be, again, like I said, the company that owns them. But that might, but them themselves, in their cycle, like they were, like they were on the way out type of thing, and they weren't doing like crazy as they are, because competition is crazy. Like in the K-pop world, like there's groups everywhere. Do you know what I mean? Like they're all.
So what is K-pop? Is K-pop like a type of? Is that like Korean,
it's literally
Korean pop?
it's Korean pop. Yeah.
That's what it stands for.
But and the reason why they blew up though, it's like when I looked more into them, like they are honestly such a good like mix of people, like in like just the way they are type of thing. So it's very easy to kind of see how fan bases could be built around them, and then like. I want to say because they also like put some English words all over the place, which I think made it help in the Western world, which I don't know if all K-pop does this, but like they did that. But yeah, I don't know the exact reason why they blew up here recently, but yeah, so they just took off. They took off like a rocket, dude. They broke every record. I think they beat the Beatles of like how many albums, like I don't even remember the record, but yeah, they beat that record. They're the biggest like obviously band to
like
ever exist ever, like in the history of the world.
Band.
Like
Beatles,
I mean they're the biggest anything period, like just ever.
Because the Beatles are pretty big.
I want to say they've knocked it out of the park even with the Beatles, because
think so?
Dude, keep in mind Beatles is like an American thing. BTS is a global thing at this point.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
like global, like global. Like, dude, just imagine Asia. Like, they've just taken that. And just been like, okay, this is Atlas.
Yeah, well, Beatles was like, it was like Europe, like obviously because Britain, London, UK, like that area, and then and then the US was pretty freaking huge with when the Beatles came in. But I just remember like watching like all like the Beatlemania, like like that's like the newspaper title. And so, like, seeing them, like, get off the plane and coming to the New York, I think that's where they landed for the first time. It was, like, freaking crazy, like, the amount of fans were there. But that's kind of how BTS
their fans
is.
are also. But the BTS is a little bit scarier, I think. Like,
yeah.
BTS is like
Well, just because I think girls are
like
more
no joke.
are more crazy now, or fans are more crazy.
Dude, have you
nowadays, I
seen
feel
like there's like the
people are whack
on
jobs.
Twitter, like they post these weird videos where like they're like these cams that like zoom in on like them while they're performing, and they're just like it's so I don't even know how to explain it. Yeah, it's just like these weird like they're all over Twitter. It's just spammed everywhere. It's like
I'll watch it. I thought you were have you seen that oh my god, I was about to die. Have you seen that it's this guy who's at like every like big event with like a lot of celebrities, and he has this like huge like massive slow-mo camera which like goes into like the celebrity, like the celebrity stands on like a mark, and a mark is like a spot like where you stand.
That is what they do, but it's not even like them standing on a mark. It's just they'll like move it with it.
They're performing on stage.
Yeah, it's like that.
That's kind of that's pretty sick. But yeah, it was just so cool. Like this guy, he's a photographer, and he does this thing at like he did this at the Oscars, he did it at the Grammys. You know, he did like all massive events, and he has like a celebrity like stand like on the mark, and then he'll have them like do something like a flip of the hair or like turn around or like do like some pose, and it's like a wicked like slow-mo camera, and it like goes into like it zooms into like them like wicked fast, and it looks sick. That's all.
And that's all, folks.
That's all I wanted to say.
No, that's it is crazy, but I will say like they're they're like I like their stuff. Like their stuff honestly like
yeah.
I think they definitely do a good job, and it's honestly like I definitely 100% get where their fan base is, and like they make like solid stuff, and their choreography is through the roof. Like honestly, like just
oh my
you
God,
watched the Jimmy Kimmel
I watched
one,
them
right?
on Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah,
I watched them on Jimmy Fallon. They were really good.
It was Fallon. Oh my God, what am I saying? Family
movie?
Jimmy Fallon, yeah, not Kimmel.
Yeah, their Fallon movie.
Which yeah, it was like it was impressive, dude. It was impressive, and they sounded insane live. Like I was like, what? How? And it's like so long.
7 Justin Biebers up there.
Yeah, and it's like so long though. It's like an actually super long performance. I don't know how they didn't get tired. Dude, Justin Bieber doesn't even come close to like dancing like they do, and still sounding.
Maybe they're robots.
Like they weren't even. I mean, honestly, they probably are.
Robots. Who knows?
They're
Nobody
crazy.
knows.
And like,
nobody knows what any of us are. We could all be just freaking cyborgs and robots.
This is where Josh loses his mind. Josh lost it. It's over. This is the end of the podcast. That's it. It's done.
I think we're robots.
Josh, yeah. This is where we just end it, dude.
I don't know. Do you want to go into that topic, or should we save it for next podcast? I could freaking talk all day about that. I don't know. Do you
about
know,
what part?
Do you know? Dude, somebody is stomping upstairs hardcore right now.
It's BTS.
It's BTS.
They're just dancing upstairs.
So they're coming down. They're like, hi, Josh. No, we'll save that for next podcast. No,
what is it?
It's like Elon Musk's like theory of
Oh no, I know what it is. You could probably talk about it real quick.
No, I'm gonna go on a tangent about it. So I'm gonna save it for next podcast.
Goodness.
Guys, get ready for next podcast. We're gonna be talking about Elon Musk's theory.
Elon Musk's
theory of we are living in a simulation. See, we freaking lit flames.
Oh,
stay tuned, motherfuckers. I shouldn't have said that at the end. It's kind of rude. I don't know why I said that. You guys
I'm keeping that in.
That's okay. All right, guys. Well, that's the end of the podcast. Make sure you guys go check out David's music. David, I need to listen to your music this morning on my run. Actually, I won't even have time to go for a run today because
nice. Everything you wanted to do. Like, I'm gonna get up early. We're gonna record the episode. I'm gonna go for a run. I'm gonna take a shower, and then I'm gonna go record for the rest of the day. So far, we've done half of that.
Well, that's weird. We recorded the episode in the morning, you stupid asshole. Stop being rude to me.
Oh, yeah. But listen, someone decided to...
Isn't that weird, though? Dude, that's so annoying, though, like, how that happened. Like, I had, like, my alarm set... Well, I mean, I had my alarm set for 8, and I woke up at 8:20. So it's not like I woke up at 10:30 or, like, 2 hours later. Something is going on upstairs. I do not know what's going on. Anyways, what is it? Oh, my God, I'm trying to think of something. Oh, yeah. But yeah, it was so weird. Like, it, like, woke me up, like... It like woke me up, but like it wasn't like that loud, and so I just didn't think of anything of it. And then my second alarm went off and freaking blasted. Like, oh, dude, I just like wish like the first alarm did that. Like, not. So So whatever. I don't know. I'm just kind of dumb. But anyways, at least I'm up. No, I'll probably have time to go on a run. I'm still waiting for Chris to get back to me because I didn't know we were gonna film this morning. I thought I wasn't gonna film until like the afternoon.
I was really trying to like pull up the part where you were saying Virginia Rocks just so we can like find like just
I don't know,
review
guys.
it
Go back
on
to
the
go back
podcast,
to the,
but I
like
couldn't
go
find it.
the podcast before this. Go back to that and see if I say Virginia Rocks. I'm curious.
Because it'd be kind of funny just to have it.
I mean, somebody did make. Do you know what's funny about that though? And maybe I
What?
mentioned this. I don't know if I did though, but somebody did. It was on. I saw this on TikTok, and they said, "My teacher won't let me wear this shirt to school, and it's my favorite shirt, so I'm just gonna change it." And then he made the shirt say Virginia Rocks instead of Virginity Rocks, which is so stupid. Why can't you wear that shirt to school? It's a shirt. Like I don't understand
I mean,
that.
schools have weird dress code. Schools have way too many weird things.
I think schools have too many like dress code rules. I feel like if you want your ass to be sticking out, you should allow your ass to be sticking out. You know what I mean? No, I'm just kidding. That's too far.
Josh lost it. It's over. We just figured just end this.
Like if I wanted to put on booty shorts and walk through the halls,
Unplug his mic.
I'm gonna put on booty
Unplugged.
shorts and walk through the halls.
Unplugged.
Okay, yeah, you guys, I need to unplug my mic. So, go follow David and all of his music. TAKLA.
Someone can't
Takla.
unplug his mic without a dongle.
No,
Unbelievable.
I can smash my computer
'Cause
to
you're not
bits
using
with
your
this hammer
microphone.
that's next
Yeah.
to me.
Well, anyways, yeah. Listen, I listen to my the.
Yeah, go listen to David's new music, Takla, TAKLA, and you go listen to. I mean, I have nothing that you can listen to besides this podcast, but you already listened to it.
Well,
so
you
go
can
follow me
listen
on
to
my
his
social medias,
videos
Josh Van
on
Ender.
his YouTube. Don't watch it, just listen to it.
Yeah, I should be uploading tonight. Probably not. It'll probably be tomorrow night because I'm going out tonight. So
Unbelievable.
I'll get it edited at least today. Thank fucking God. Probably not though. I'll probably edit it all
Oh
tomorrow.
my goodness. Slacking.
It's not slacking.
Alright.
It's just my freaking thing disappeared. It's just so stupid. I don't know why things have to disappear like that.
Oh my god. You're like that girlfriend that like leaves something back at the guy's house to just have a reason to go back, and that's you with the hype house.
That's it. I just leave an item every time I go back there. No, I can't wait.
Does you know what I'm talking about? Like girls do that like a one night stand.
Yeah. Oh, I need to tell you something after.
Oh, no.
An incident did happen like that, and I will tell you. Not with me, but with another person.
Yeah.
Did that with them. Never mind. Okay, all right. Goodbye, everybody. I'm gonna plug my mic.
This show's a mess.